Hi guys, I'm Chief. Hope you're doing well today. Donald Trump have issued out another order. This one is harsh, man. Very terrible. Man, this man is setting everyone on fire. Not just that illegal immigrants should be removed. Those without proper papers to remain, documents to stay. This time around, he said, even those that came in through the legal pathway, legally, through that one they call legal, whatever pathway, that one. He said during the time of Joe Biden, those ones that came in that time, those ones also should be removed. They have documents too. Some of them, their first asylum hearing have been heard. Some of them. Now he said remove them. With a kind of order he called expedite removal. Expedite removal. Like, take them out without presenting them to the court so that the judge will decide whether they should stay or remain. Just once you catch them, take them out of the system. Take them out. This man is going too far. People are now running from their homes because automatically people have lost jobs. Most of them have jobs. Those ones that came in through the legal pathway or whatever. Those ones that came in during Joe Biden, they have documents. But now he said they should be removed. He said even those that have not seek asylum for the last 1 year, maybe they have 2 years to stay temporarily, before their case will be heard. Those ones, they said remove them as well. Most of them are already working. You know the kind of job vacancies that will remain there, that is now there in America. A lot of vacancies. Now if you apply for work, maybe you are legal there, you have the proper document to stay. Once you go anywhere and apply for a job now, there are jobs everywhere, because most people that were working there before, they don't have the right documentations to stay, documents. So they have all fled. Many are now into hiding in their friends' home. Many are hiding in churches, hospitals. Name it all. They are into hiding. Churches. Fear of being deported. Fear of being deported is ravaging America now. Most are now heading to Canada, fleeing the country. Most of them feel like when they run away, they can hide for that long, 4 years. When his tenure is over, they can now come. Maybe a new president will come in and, make things better and accept them back. That's their belief. But still, it's a 50-50 thing. You never can tell who will come in and still maintain the whole thing the way it is. So for those who are coming back, I hope they saved a lot of money. So at least when they come back, they can start up a business with it. If they have gotten some education, knowledge over there, they can come back home and apply the same knowledge back home and still make money. Though it's terrible, the fear is everywhere, but some said they're going to fight against it. They'll take this matter to court. What do you mean by those that came in legally should also be removed? Hey, giving the law enforcement authority to remove them upon being caught. I know the streets must be empty now. Low patronage in many businesses, even clubs and restaurants, because many of them are into hiding now. Then if you must hide, the one who is going to hide you must be someone who is wealthy to have enough money to cater you for 4 years. And if you don't have anybody to harbor you, to hide you for 4 years, then you're on your own. You just have to go and surrender yourself, because you cannot hide yourself in the house for long. You can't hide yourself in the house for long. How will you pay the bills? How will you pay the rent if you hide yourself in the house? Unless maybe you have saved up to $300,000, maybe you can be taken from there paying the rent. But you will never come out, because your neighbors too can point you out. Your neighbors can point you out. You see, not all of them are bad people. Just that some few illegal immigrants caused all these things. They choose the wrong way of life in the country that is hosting them. They choose to rob them, to kill them, to beat them up, to rape their girls, all sorts of evil. They were dishing out to the Americans. So many of them got it firsthand. It happened to them. They know the pain. They know how it feels to be tormented by these people, these illegal immigrants. But many that never encounter them will be like, no, this is too much, this is harsh. Just because they never felt it. It never happened to them. They only heard it like a news. They don't understand how those who felt it felt when it happened to them. Imagine all those that were killed, starved, raped by these illegal people. Those that the drugs that these illegal people sold that affected their children. Destroy them. Those ones, the pain they are feeling now? They felt pain, and they would have wished that this kind of law happened many years ago. Their children would still be alive. Their daughter will not be raped, or they themselves will not be raped or stabbed or beaten up or dealt with by these people. They wish that this law had been there for donkey years. All those that died would have still been alive. All those that met evil, they wouldn't have met it. So that's why for those ones, they are happy to see these things happen. They are happy. They are happy. They feel their streets now will be safe, environment will be safe, America will now be safe. Because from their statistics, they found out that most crimes were committed by illegal immigrants. Also, even the immigrants themselves. So that is what they found out. So they're like, this is like a pandemic. If we don't control immigration, then to go out of hand one day. They'll be recording deaths, rape, name it, gang violence, all sort of evil will be on the increase. So this was what he promised, and now he's fulfilling it. He's fulfilling everything. Alright guys, so you tell me your thoughts. Tell me, which way do you think is the safest and the best way to hide to avoid deportation? Is it going to the Catholic Church, the convent, where it's more safer to go into hiding? You have an idea? Please write in the comment section, because others would like to go into hiding just like you do, or which is the best way to avoid it, not to be caught for 4 years. I know it's possible to hide for 4 hot years, not to be seen, spotted, but how do you do it? Who will keep that secret? Who is able to do that for you? Those with children, need to be hard on them, because they have children and they don't have the right to stay. They don't have proper documentation. Those ones, it will be worst on them. They will be spotted easily. How far can you run? How far can you hide? How will you pay bills? What if you fall sick? How will you treat yourself? How will you get diagnosed? Well, if you come back home, it's not a curse. It may be a blessing in disguise. You might still come back and then make the money. You might be thinking America was meant for you. Maybe your destiny is somewhere else, not in America, and you're just in America lavishing. You might come back home and then appreciate why you were deported. There were people that were deported like even 50, 30, 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Now their life is more better. When they look back, they're like, wow, I thank God I was deported. Now I've made more money. I'm more happier back home. I'm succeeding. So not because everybody was going to America, Canada, or UK, you too, you want to go. You just want to go because people are going. That may not be your, promised land. Everybody has his or her own promised land. If you are not in your promised land, you'll be suffering in that land until you retrace your step back. So this deportation may be a blessing in disguise. Just like the Israelites were in Egypt, they were enjoying their lives there. A Pharaoh that came that never knew Moses came and then frustrated their life, and they left. They deported themselves. And now look at them in Israel enjoying their life. Many of them too, when they are leaving Israel, they lost homes, they lost a lot of things, their land, properties, just like you too. You are losing a lot of things, your good job, your house, your car, a lot of things you've bought and kept in the house. You feel the pain of losing them. That's why you are crying. But you know what? It's not the end of your life. If you find yourself back home in your country, figure out what to do next. Don't give up. Don't think of killing yourself. Life goes on. Life goes on. That's how life is. That's how life is. There's nothing to be ashamed of. You are coming back to your country. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's your country. That's why if you're in a foreign land, save a lot of money for times like these. Save a lot of money for times like this, because you never can tell the president that will come in and change the laws that will never favor anybody with or without documents. Just as you can see Donald Trump have done. Even people with that came in legally, legal pathway, those ones too, they have been affected. They were relaxing, say, oh, it's not for us, it's not for us. Now, it has touched them. They are now on fire as well, figuring out what to do next, hoping that the court will stop the removal, will block it. It's scary, right? So be prepared. Unless you are a citizen in any foreign country you find yourself, you are a citizen, then you are safe. But if you are not yet a citizen, anything can happen. So stop buying properties, investing in foreign land when you know that you are not yet a citizen. When you are a citizen, your two legs are strongly on ground. But if you are not, sorry for you. If you keep investing, when a new president or prime minister that doesn't love immigrants, the people, foreigners, when that one will come in, that one too will flush people, and people will lose a lot. So be careful how you invest in foreign land when you are not yet a citizen. Be very careful. Invest more in your home country. In your home country, invest more there. Okay? Very important. Unless you are a citizen, then you can invest in the country where you are. All right, so in summary, if you know the best way to hide, catch me if you can. If you know the best way to hide and be safe from this deportation, flying up and down, then write in the comment section to save someone. All right, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.